Hello, 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 dreamers. Perla here. As always, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. We'd love to have you. So we have Pisces. Um, there's a lot of excitement happening around your life. There's a lot of anticipation of some type of big move or some type of big investment that you are doing. There seems to be this energy of experiences that seems to be coming through. And this is coming through like travel and things like that, whether you're taking day trips or weekend trips or long week trips or whatever it is. There's something about experiences that is really calling your name during this time. So this week, instead of I'm inviting you this week that instead of limiting yourself, like, oh, I can't do that, I can't afford this, I can't do this, I can't do that, like sit with yourself and be like, okay, spirit, I am craving, my soul, my spirit is craving experiences. It's craving different locations. Show me, guide me. Because again, there's something very connected to your purpose that requires experiences through travel. I don't know where I'm going with this. Let me put some chapstick because I'm just like, wait, what the fuck am I saying here? But that's the way that it's coming up. Whether it is that you're going to write a book, whether it is that you're going to teach something, whether it is that you're going to start like a blog or whatever it is something that is tied to travel and experiences. Now, this is going to be for very few of you. Learning about different close spiritual practices is something that has always caught your attention and is maybe something that you are have been wanting to learn, have been wanting to experience in order to then share your experiences with the world. I don't know if that makes sense. Hold on, guys. Because once my phone is charged, I don't like leaving it charging. And there's a sense here that, you know, this aching or this longing for experiences in that nature has been sitting quietly within you for a long time, a couple of years now. And spirit is asking you, like, instead of planning it for next year or 10 years from now, 5 years from now, or this or that, be open to the opportunities that are presenting themselves. Be open to the opportunities that are going to present themselves to you. Because sometimes we block our own blessings, right? And I'm going to share an example of this because, again, I love using my life so that you guys can like kind of put it into play. There was an opportunity that presented itself last year, something that I really wanted to do, and it presented itself, but I used every excuse in the book that I could not to take it. And I remember, and it was traveling to another country, and it was doing spiritual things that I love and adore to do. But I made excuses instead of following the guidance that was to lead me to that. And it wasn't something that I outsourced. It wasn't something that I was looking for. Like I got the call and it was like, hey, we have the, and I was like, I can't. And I talked myself out of it. And why do I say that? Because that was a lesson that I needed to learn within that space. Because it wasn't that I couldn't. And of course, the reasons that I listed were were true. They were valid reasons. But then when I shared it with I shared the conversation with my father, and he looks at me and he was like, well, we were one phone call away to come and stay. We were one phone call away to come and take charge so that you could go and do this. So, like, even though there was a way, I blocked myself from it immediately saying, oh, I can't because who am I going to leave the kids with? Mind you, my kids are like 20 and my youngest are 15. Like they could stay by themselves, but that's besides the point, right? Like I don't believe in letting my 20-year-old be responsible for his siblings. He's his own person and I created them, right? So that was where my mind was. But the minute that I spoke to my father, he was like, no, like we'll fly out there and take care of the kids. Like, we'll manage things because they really don't need taking care of. We'll manage things while you go. And I was like, all right, but he said no. And what that taught me in the moment is that when an opportunity presents itself, instead of automatically going to the spaces of like, oh, I can't, be like, okay, how do I make this work? And if I would have sat with myself, if I would have called my dad prior to saying no, I would have seen that there was a way. And that's what I'm talking about. Like this urgency or this love for traveling that you have. Stop blocking it because of all the things that you feel that you don't have in order to make it work. Instead, ask yourself, Sit with yourself, sit with spirit and be like, okay, how do we make this happen? And trust me, the way will be shown to you. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's see. Let's pull out an oracle card for your closing message, Pisces. One card, spirit. One card. Trust me, we're all learning. I am learning with you guys, my love. I am learning with you guys. We have trust. What? I love it. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? What would you do? Because the universe, spirit, God, whomever you pray to, whoever you kneel to, whoever you worship, whoever it is, whatever, I do not care, is there to support you, is there to support you. So please, please get out of your own fucking way. Stop with the things that you think are limiting you. Stop it and allow yourself to just be, allow yourself to be guided to the things that you are desiring from within you. Okay? You got this. You got this. You got it. I'm not saying to go ahead and spend like your rent money or this or this or that, your mortgage or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. Say, sit with spirit and be like, okay, yes, this is an opportunity I want to take advantage of. How do I move forward with this? Okay? Okay. Well, that is all that I have. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.